Someone ought to put a stop to this.
That's it.
Now to report to Captain Brant.
Hope this job plays out better than always a fresh breeze blowing round here.
Nice place for a picnic.
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
A chance. To put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Something good will happen to work hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
I've trained for this.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master... storyteller. Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it...
Fancy a look at my wares? In my line of business, patience is key. Always a pleasure.
Gather round! Treat your ears...
Let's not be hasty.
I think I'll stand for this.
Arisen, you been home?
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
How might I be of service?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
North of Vermont is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful nature, only to be confronted
Over here, if you please.
by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as answer my riddle did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he shouted,
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Will someone do aught about this? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brant bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, 'tis a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not move to a more discreet location? Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brant is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune. I dare say it will take a blacksmith of uncommon skill to restore a sword of such fine make. I've no knowledge of the trade myself, but perhaps Vernworth's armorer might be able to assist you. I dare say it will take a blacksmith of
Much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I little understand it. Much is said of the Arisen, though I confess I little understand it.
Some of us get complacent. I train every
New skill. I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
Let them talk.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Let me get that.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you,
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 20...
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not... I can certainly procure the gold if you'd be kind enough to lend...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Do come again.
I shall tend to you should you require healing, Master. You need merely say the word.
Much is said of the Arisen, though I... This state of things cannot... What ought I to do?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
At times, it seems I am confronted...
Shall we report this development to Captain Brant?
Oh, 'tis you. Forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, aye. If you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one. This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I can't solve all... There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two so far.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, looking for a craftsman? I'm a master of my trade. Hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look while you're here. Business could be better, but I've weathered worse. Many thanks.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a...
Hey? Got a blade what needs fixing, do ya? Hand it over. Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. But hold a moment. Isn't this a regalia sword? The state of it. Blades like this were ne'er meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. A dwarf, Baron Batal. A living legend of the smithing trade. If anyone can do it, sir, I reckon 'tis he.
So a legendary blacksmith resides in Batal. It sounds as though he's our best bet for restoring the regalia sword.
Right you are.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two. Now, listen close.
Over here, if you would.
What am I supposed to do?
Let's take it easy. Just about had it.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
In every age, when the Arisens, hence, pawns are not to mention, they are skilled, 'tis clear, their constant.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
How?
Tear the walls!
It is fire's fury! Still in the fight! We're still in the fight!
Wasn't prepared for this!
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like. Master. Forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Splendid.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Well met.
I'm dead on. I mustn't let the captain see my minutes. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
This is just what's needed. Hitting these creatures is the surest means to ward against their foul spit. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Goodness, we're higher up than I thought.
Take care not to fall.
We've got goblins!
I see you've been drenched. Dry off.
Well thought of us.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Behold how the stars shine, Master.
Right you are.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Hoping to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastron. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done. Especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do? Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Hope to see you again.
Sir Baron seeks a motivated soldier to inspire the other recruits. Do we not?
I've all manner of arms. For sale. Come, have yourself a hope to see you again.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support.
Just about anywhere.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Over here, if you please.
Good day, sir.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. And no need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I've ne'er seen the like. Pray, sir, teach me to fight like you do. I'm after an instructor, see, but the ones in this city are cravens all. The sort that decided to teach to avoid the battlefield. If I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior, such as yourself. Won't you give me a chance? And this Baron fellow, He's a real warrior. I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. I'm inclined to trust your judgment. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll seek out this Baron and see what he can teach me.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as bones.
Master, do bear in mind that a ferry...
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
At least I have my life. That's
Won't someone do aught about this?
I'll gladly stay away.
Fancy some vegetables?
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Still a while to go before we shift over.
Might give the cart a look over before we leave.
If I could. There's another errand to see to. Maybe I'll treat myself to a tickle
Those
before
new
bed.
recruits barely lift their swords.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
On my shoulders.
It falls on me to resolve this.
Aught you need of me? This ox cart... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I cannot bear it.
Come on then!
God, all you want. Won't make a difference when I grapple this thing.
You have my protection.
Where are you going?
I am in your debt.
Be at ease. I am here by your side.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Let me get that.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master. Look, Master! Goblins! Count upon my aid.
One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.